Hi there, students. Unctuous. Okay, unctuous is an adjective, which means that somebody is flattering you, but excessively. So that they're saying everything you do is simply wonderful. It's absolutely marvellous. Your jokes are so funny, sir. You always make the funniest jokes. Okay, so it's somebody who's so full of kindness and praise that it's obviously insincere. Yeah, it's unpleasant when somebody is unctuous. They are being sycophantic. They're trying to butter you up and get on your good side. So I hate it when I go to a restaurant and you have an unctuous waiter. Okay, he's complimenting you and saying how wonderful you are, how handsome you are, how beautifully dressed. Okay, and this type of insincerity is really rather unpleasant. So maybe a diplomat could use an unctuous tone of voice. Yes, sir. Your ideas are so clever. That's so interesting. Okay, so it's being excessively nice to somebody, being sycophantic, but excessively. Okay, unctuous we can also use to mean oily or fatty. So putting goose grease in the sauce gave it this unctuous flavour. Well, it's supposed to be good, maybe. Also, a mineral could be unctuous. It could be soapy or oily when you feel it. But these are two much more uncommon uses. Unctuous, extreme flattery and insincerity. Okay, so when somebody is unctuous, they are just saying everything that you do is the best of the best. And it's clearly not true. So what about the origin of this? Well, I think it comes from Latin, unctus, meaning to anoint with oil or water. To anoint means to smear oily perfume or something on somebody, very often in a religious ceremony. So effectively, unctuous, to smear with oil. You have a word in Spanish, untar, which I'm certain is linked, meaning to spread something like butter on bread. So it's got this oil idea. Notice with unctuous, we could call somebody oily as well. If they're oily, they are being unctuous. They are complimenting us, but to a degree which is ridiculous. Notice unctuous is a critical word, yeah? You're not complimenting someone, you're saying that you don't like what they're doing. So the next question, formality. Okay, this is quite a formal word, maybe 7.5 out of 10. It sounds quite literary as well. I wouldn't use it in an informal conversation. An informal conversation, I'd say they are buttering you up. They are complimenting you insincerely. But use this in a much more formal setting and it sounds like a brilliant word. Use it in your CAE and CPE written exams, your IELTS as well. Okay, so unctuous, excessively flattering, sycophantic, yeah, buttering you up and saying everything you do is absolutely wonderful. So they want to get on your good side. They're full of kindness and praise, but to such a degree that it's clearly insincere. So there you go, unctuous, an adjective. The followers of the dictator were extremely unctuous. They always said that he was the best because they were afraid he would kill them. Unctuous. Yeah, so if people are unctuous, they are, well, maybe they're trying to please, but maybe it's something for themselves as well. So anyway, enough. There you go, unctuous. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Unctuous.